back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people, hope everybody okay, hope everybody alright. One thing with me, I got hard make the people and keep them eye open. So here Wagwan now. The Clarendon police say they will be keeping a close watch on Acefield community where an 8-year-old boy was killed and his father wounded last week. The police held a meeting with residents on Thursday. Deputy Superintendent down on that side, Anton Cordo's operation officer in charge of Clarendon police said the police want to prevent likely reprisal. Them can't stop that. Me, I be honest, I don't know. Me, I don't know, say, the police, them cannot stop it. It is going to happen. It's a matter of when. We want the guns, the gangs, and the gunmen. That's why I'm saying them wanting the people. And we will continue to conduct our operation, whether the area is quiet or not, he declared. Lies them tell. You understand? You now see them go certain places. Me, I don't know that. They're putting out a warning to the criminals that we'll be coming at you. We have some information and we will be at your doorstep. That's the website people. Right at them doorstep, them I go. But make sure when they got them doorstep, when you go with the Slapweh operation business. Nobody got them doorstep, boy, you come and pick them up and carry them in. You don't feel like say them now wait for them come at them doorstep for them just slap us some man. You don't look up big full police. Anyways, make I move on with the news. Cause guess what, people? Mass Vincent dead. And the taxi operator them make Mass Vincent dead. Yeah, man. And them cause Mass Vincent for dead in the people because them just in the road. So let me tell the people them go on now. An incident occurred in Old Harbour Town Square at about 12 p.m. on Monday. Yes, people. Dead is Vincent McCullough, age 79-year-old, and he come from Old Harbour. It is understood that the elderly man was at the rear side of a 10-wheeler truck which had stopped in a line of traffic on Darlington Drive, roughly 5 meters away from the Old Harbour clock. Based on eyewitness account, the rider became entangled with the rear wheel of the truck after the stoplight switched to green. Let me tell you what go on now, because the people up on the scene tell me exactly what go on. McCullough then fell off his bicycle and was run over by the truck. The senior citizens they claim, not they claim, people, we see it for ourselves, was forced to ride into the middle of the road because the taxi had parked illegally on the side, a common habit of the public passenger operators. People ask that question here. Yes, them says the truck. The truck was seized pending investigation. Anyway, now people, we can move on. People I want to listen to that one here. Yes, I know saying yeah, I got open wide. And I said, what is really going on in this country? 2 men who were charged with the execution-style killing of a 2-year-old boy in downtown Kingston in 2016 was recently freed of murder after the 2 main witnesses, including the boy's father, up to end the matter, claiming it took too long to get justice. That's why I'm telling you, me I take justice myself. Me I angle me bangle myself. Me now wait for nobody if you angle my bangle for me. Let me fix business. Let me tell the people that I'm going now. The duo, 35-year-old Sheldon Watson, otherwise called Katie, and 29-year-old Curtis Bell were also freed of charges of illegal possession of firearm, illegal possession of ammo, and shooting with intent during their trial reading hearing in the gun court last month. The toddler, Demario White, was reportedly shot in his forehead at point-blank range during an attack just outside his home on Luke Lane in downtown Kingston on August 23rd. White's father and his cousin were also shot and injured in the attack, which had sparked public outrage. According to police report, both men were sitting along the roadway with the child in his father's arm when a grey Nissan motor car pulled up at about 9:30 p.m. and 2 men alive with guns spraying all 3 individuals. The father was shot in his right foot while the other man was struck in his jaw by a bullet. The attacker then reportedly jumped into the car and sped out. The police, who was nearby on foot patrol, reportedly challenged the men in an exchange of gunfire, but they escaped unharmed. The attack was reported said to be a reprisal for the killing of Kevin Osborne. Following investigation, both men were arrested and charged. However, on the date of hearing on March 29, the prosecutor advised Justice Leighton Pusey that the 2 main witnesses indicated that they did not wish to proceed further. Jano Star. So the judge was told that the Crown was unable to mount a defense against the 2 defendants. The judge consequently offered a formal verdict of not guilty after the Crown offered no evidence against the men. White in his statement said he wanted the matter to be disposed of because the length of time that it was taken, while his cousin argued that the proceedings were a waste of time. Attorney at law Patrick Perkins and Michael Lorne represent Watson and Bell respectively. I'm telling you something. Me, I go want to see how long them a two boy with the police, them this thing, and the father and the cousin this thing, I go still a brain. Fix them business. Hope so they make them a come out for an angle the bangle themselves. Because police and the justice system, never that go in the justice. Them only have to take phone the same taxpayers' money and feed them the two criminal boy there who slap a little 2-year-old. Yeah, man. I remember some of they see them and the police them see them too. So why? Why? Matter of fact, people can move on. I can move on and go to some more news. We have seen a massive jump in murder, recording 15 oversights since the start of the year compared to the one in the corresponding period for 2021. The police gave an update on the crime situation in the parish during Thursday's municipal meeting. Yes, man, on paper, guess who they there? Me the round there now. Me the round there, me ears a listen, because me the one come back, come tell exactly what them a say. So you want to go on now. Me going to make the police them talk to now. Matter of fact, me going to tell you which police I going to talk to now. Superintendent Joseph Foster. And for the people that want to ask my view, who is Joseph? He is the commander for the Zone 4 of the St. Mary Police Division. This is where Joseph have to send me paper, so I want to listen right now.
Last year this time, one murder would have committed in the parish from January 1 to today's date, which was cleared. For 2022, 15 murders, 15 in St. Mary, 8 of which have been cleared so far. And we see where some of these murders emanates from some simple dispute over a parking spot. Simple. We have to find ways.
Which area was that?
One in Cape Clear and one in Castleton. One in School Hill. So we have a challenge as it relates to dispute resolution. Robberies, 5 so far this year, 3 have been cleared. Corresponding period, 7 with 3 cleared. But I must pause here to highlight some things that we note about the robberies. Some of the robberies are persons leaving financial institutions, especially in notorious, and they are pounced upon by men on motorcycles. So we have to be very vigilant out there whilst conducting business transactions at financial institutions. The trend is 2 men on motorcycle.
Long time me I tell you watch the road, but no fun no one here. Speaking of the road, lone people have different view on the mask wearing. Here what go on now.
The public mask mandate and the requirement for people traveling to Jamaica to get tested for COVID-19 will be lifted on Friday, April 15th. The relaxation of the measures mean people will no longer need to wear a mask while in public places. The new rules also mean that people traveling to Jamaica will no longer need to present a negative COVID-19 test taken at least 3 days prior to visiting the island. But public health expert Dr. Winston Davidson is questioning the government's decision to end the COVID-19 testing requirement for visitors coming to Jamaica.
Thousands of persons will come to Jamaica for vacation. Thousands of persons will, returning residents will come back to Jamaica for not only for vacation but for family visits, etc. And this is where Jamaica finds that we get the infection spreading among the population. The testing is important, screening, to prevent persons who are infected from coming to Jamaica. Now, if you get rid of the testing, how do you prevent those persons who have a positive test coming in? Because you don't know whether they're positive or they're negative.
Dr. Davidson says after the new rule takes effect, the Jamaican population will be further exposed to COVID-19 and its new strains, which are affecting other countries.
The WHO warns us that we must be vigilant with the measures that we take, right? Because there are a number of strains, for example, in Southeast Asia, in China. We have some strains that are really, really damaging. And so, therefore, we are taking down the barriers that you need to put in place to ensure that you are not exposed and that it doesn't really infect the country badly again.